In Anthem, you are a freelancer, a renowned hero responsible for safeguarding humanity and exploring the world beyond the walls of Fort Tarsis. At their disposal, freelancers have access to a variety of Javelin exosuits. I'm Darcblade, and this is our overview to the Ranger Javelin. Javelins are exosuits that allow freelancers to perform their duties, empowering them with offensive, defensive and explorative capabilities. The Ranger is the first Javelin suit that players will have access to, and is very versatile, with strong offensive capabilities, respectable defences, and being a jack of all trades. The versatility of this Javelin exosuit has something for any situation. When it comes to the abilities of the Ranger, its combos are critical target damage combos that deal increased damage to the target that was primed, great for single target DPS, and taking down high priority targets. When it comes to movement with the Ranger, it has access to a double jump, as well as a dash evasive maneuver. Its melee attack is the Shock Mace, an electrified melee attack that will actually prime enemies with electric damage, and the Ranger's ultimate ability is the multi-target missile battery. When activated, the Ranger will bring up a heads-up display marking any target within range, and when you press the fire button, you'll unleash a volley of missiles that will go towards these locked-on targets. When it comes to the three interchangeable abilities that the Ranger has available to it, they have access to the grenades. These include a frag grenade that deals straight up blast damage, that can also be used as a detonator, an inferno grenade that will set enemies alight, priming them with a fire element. You have a frost grenade that can freeze opponents hit by them, again priming them for a combo. You have secret grenades that when thrown will split into multiple enemy seeking missiles. And you have the sticky grenade that will latch onto enemies should they be hit by it. This is also a detonator for the Ranger. Rangers also have an assault launcher available to them. This includes a seeker missile, which is a missile that is fired from the wrist of the Ranger that will seek out targets around them. This is also classed as a detonator. They have the Pulse Blast, which blasts a single target with a massive amount of damage. This is also classed as a detonator. You have the Spark Beam, which unleashes a beam of energy that does continuous damage to an enemy, as well as burning them, causing fire damage. You have Venom Darts, which will inflict enemies with the Acid debuff, and can also be used as a combo primer. And lastly, you have the Blast Missile. This clears an area with a missile that has a huge area of effect. Finally, you have access to the support gear. The two that are available to the Ranger include the Bulwark Point. When activated, the Ranger will put up a bubble around themselves, protecting yourself and squad from incoming fire. And then finally you have the Muster Point, which when activated, the Ranger will again put up a bubble, but instead of protecting yourself and your teammates, it will instead increase everyone's weapon damage. When it comes to the pros and cons of the Ranger, its biggest pro is its sheer versatility. It also has some of the best single target damage in the game, and is pretty much a jack of all trades. However, on the flip side, its cons, sometimes it lacks in area of effect damage, especially when it comes to combos, but apart from that, I cannot really think of any for this versatile Javelin. Overall, the Ranger is, as it says, the jack of all trades Javelin, able to fill in any role a team of freelancers may need. If you're playing solo and there are set abilities you like that potentially could leave gaps in your gameplay style, you can also supplement them with different weapons. So you lack abilities that could provide long range support, then use something like a sniper rifle, for example. Regardless, with little cons, the Ranger is a suit that can pretty much take on any situation in the game. At the end of the day though, all Javelins are useful in their own right, so go with what suits your playstyle and needs. And until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you an overview guide to the Ranger Javelin in Anthem. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.